So, this second episode of Batman, The Enemy Within. First episode ended with the Riddler dying, and Amanda Waller knowing your identity. James Gordon is still reasonably friendly with us, which is good. And the only thing we know for this episode is that there's a pact, and the Riddler was a part of it. Well, was is the right word there. We know that John Doe is a part of it. We don't know who else is, but looking at the episode, I think we can kind of assume. We know there's a Harleen Quinzel in this as well, so probably obvious to see that she's going to be in it. So we'll see the dynamic of probably John Doe and Harleen Quinzel, which will be interesting. Just once this gets started up, this is pretty slow at times. Up, here we go. Unbelievably slow at times, isn't it? Mind you, I'd rather it be slow loading up the game and the engine actually functions well, because I remember the first season, especially the last episode, was absolutely terrible for optimization. I remember it lagging everywhere. So let's look. So, centre looks like it's going to be Harleen Quinzel, correct? Left, I would say that looks like Bane. There was a hint to Bane in the first episode as well, so I think to the left is going to be Bane, and then to the right. Oh, that's interesting, the one on the right. Not entirely sure, I would go for Hugo Strange. I think it makes the most sense it being Hugo, right? Interesting. Anyway, shall we progress? Try to see the dynamic of Bruce Wayne after his identity being discovered by Amanda Waller. So sinister looking, isn't it?
A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city.
And it's already lagging.
He drew me into his twisted game, striking at the things I hold most dear. But I survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced.
Can you really say?
The person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line, and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
That just seems unnatural. She should have said Mr. Wayne or Bruce. The Lady of
First
Dublin.
thing you need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, going behind my back to Mori, I will continue to keep it. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask.
No, I
You have
did
to
that last
understand,
episode, dear.
I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not. Our problems are far too big for us to be bickering among ourselves.
If that's true, then reinstate Gordon as commissioner.
You really are loyal to that stubborn old mule, aren't you?
Of course, it's
I'll
Gordon.
tell you what. Play nice with me now, and when this is all over, I'll make things right with Gordon. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge. Or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
I know when to be Batman and when to be Bruce. It's the mask that fits best at the time.
Tactical. Now you're speaking my
Thank you.
language.
Ooh.
What the hell?
See, I don't like that, 'cause it kind of juttered a wee bit there. It's no very Batman-esque.
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It's Riddler's gang. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
Emergency services is already pushed to the limit.
And then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Thank you.
There you go, Gordon. Always got to support him.
Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the
I swear to God, though,
financial
if Commissioner Gordon ends up being attacked in this series, I'll agree. Well, I'll agree if quite a few conditions happen in this series, but that's no point. It's like complete chapter 1. I didn't, well, 3 dialogues, I guess. Is that really a chapter? Oh, that's not very nice.
What more do you want with me?
Hey, shut it. You got what you came for. You don't need me.
Well, you better hope that's not true.
It's not a very nice thing to say, Chip. No.
The boss will make a pretzel out of your neck. Or keep running your mouth.
Nah, we'll go for stealth, right?
Whoa. How many are there?
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? The really big one, he made me give him the keys to the armored transport vehicles.
Ah, crap, that's
Didn't
going
want
to be
to.
Bane, isn't it?
I swear.
It's okay. Get out of here. Now.
Thank you, Batman.
Hey, you about done?
Yeah, just about.
So you drop from above, because we're Batman! Jesus Christ, that's a brutal takedown to the lie. Oh. Absolute brutal. Oh. He's dead. That isn't it. Is it? Is it going to be Bane? Nah, it's quite small.
A nightmare,
Oh no, it
much
is.
like yourself.
Ooh.
But you can call me Bane.
There we go. Oh, ask if there's a fight to man up to our roots.
A man cannot win a war alone.
Try. Not alone anyway, I've got a commissioner. Or former.
You fight well, but you fight alone. You will die alone.
Oh, right, that was a bit cheeky. Be good if you know you got the classic break his back. Because obviously that's the most famous Bane storyline is him breaking Bruce's back.
I can see why Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's
Dead? Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
I promised my men a hell of a battle if ever I faced you. And I'd hate to disappoint them.
I think they'd rather an easy
I
one.
haven't faced a true warrior since I left Peña Duro prison. And there, even the fiercest of men were...
Enemy arse listening to him, not realising. There you go, Bruce. Yeah. Bane is getting his ass kicked right now by the...
Save your strength, man. This one is mine.
Oh. Oh, he's not that red by him yet. Oh. Oh no. I should have guessed that. That looked pretty normal. Oh, lovely. Big mask. Aye. Oh, God. Don't get me out of thing there.
I will give you a peaceful death.
That's awful generous.
If you take it.
What a savior. I just killed myself in the process. Come on, Jim. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, right,
This
go on in.
pain you're feeling, Batman.
Oh, but there's that other guy. Better not be dead. Come on, Chip. Don't die.
Did you get him?
There is nothing to fear, my friend. Keep your eyes open. Don't let anyone follow you to the warehouse.
Don't worry, we'll do the battle by the gods.
Safe travels, my friends.
Oh, is he dead or is he alive? He's alive, good. Do this. No!
Batman? Hello?
Waller.
No, I meant to go.
On the way.
I don't know if I want to replay this now because I meant to do Gordon. I regret not doing Gordon. I already regret it. And then this loading screens just make me regret it more. Why was I was a snake to Gordon. No way lie though, know what? I thought they were doing that Bane fight quite poorly at first, but no, I was wrong. Well done, TellTale. That was a good fight.
Batman!
Batman, you here?
Over here.
Batman? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Harrison, I found him! Hey, take it easy. We're here to help.
We're going to have to unpin him. Batman, I'm gonna need your help to push this thing off you.
I know, look a bit
One,
out of commission right now.
2, 3.
Here you go. That's it. Let's get you on your feet.
And just sit down again.
The mechanic who was taken hostage. Where is he?
He
He's
didn't
dead.
make it. I'm sorry. Who the hell did this to you?
Called himself Bane. His crew loaded the weapons onto the APCs and took them to a warehouse.
I really do appreciate you reaching out to me about this. Listen, you really need to pull yourself together because the threat we're facing is worse than I thought. While you were here, a gang of masked men hit a biotech manufacturer. Perf slipped right through our damn fingers. Every single one of them.
Welcome to Gotham, Director.
I've had warmer welcomes.
This Bane and the crew who hit the biotech lab must all be members of Riddler's gang. I need to get back to the Batcave, figure out how this all fits together.
As soon as my team finishes cleaning up that biotech facility, I'll share with you any intel we discover. And to sign our new partnership is off to a good start.
No, it's not. I'm
You're
gonna go
on
back
my
tomorrow.
team now, and I take good care of my people.
As I regret that you're here. Gordon will be here next time.
Batman.
Your partner, Avesta. How is she?
Still in the hospital. The doctors say the hearing damage could be permanent. Damn it, it should have been me. I failed her.
We all failed her.
I put her in danger. It's my fault.
Avesta's tough. A survivor. She'll pull through.
Well, she's been through a lot. I just hope this doesn't break her. Look, I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. For everyone's sake.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm going straight to Gordo, pal.
I'll tell Avesta you asked about her.
Alfred, prep the med bay. We're going to need it.
Like a broken man already, me and Bane. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good. Episode 2 of a 5-episode series, and we're already looking dire. Gotham City has never faced this before. Apart from last series where you know Gotham City was basically taken over. But we'll ignore that for the purpose of this series. Until it becomes useful information, you know. But still. Oh god, that's chapter 2. Chapter 3? How? Let's see, where was chapter 2?
Bruce!
I'm fine. Really.
We're all like that in a
You are
aren't
not
we?
fine, Bruce. None of
you're
this
definitely
is fine. You were nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if I would ever see you again.
I'm so sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just do it again tomorrow?
I don't like it when Al's...
We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too.
losing you, Alfred.
We can talk about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up.
I like a sarky Alfred. Well, that's just a terrifying picture, ain't it? And he's just staring at it, man.
As if
Looks like he's
he
gonna
wasn't
use-
bad enough. Now Director Waller knows your identity. That information in her hands?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
I understand. The man died for you tonight, Bruce. Tried to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time.
Agreed.
The cost of this war, it just continues to rise.
It's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better. Bane is running free out there. He's just getting started.
That's what frightens me, Bruce. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
Asking
Waller's
us
right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's begin with the dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
I'm good, thanks, Al. Huh. There's still some toxin left in here.
What kind of toxin?
Something new. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are lethal when combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did the same person pull the trigger?
It has to be Hugo Strange, right?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get an assessment of the damage. Gothcorp Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
So it is,
At least 20
so it's
dead.
not Hugo Strange, it's
Some completely encased
Mr.
in
Freeze.
ice.
The others were frozen solid. Some of their
Yeah, that
limbs shattered as they fled.
I wasn't too sure when I saw him if it was going to be Hugo Strange or Mr. Freeze. Okay, that's actually rather interesting.
Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of equipment used in the storage and transportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though.
Victor Freeze.
Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead.
Then this must be Harleen.
Gotham brokerage.
Right.
10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, though some victims had their heads smashed in.
Oh, that's barbaric.
It is, isn't it? Oh.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzel at the scene, dressed up as a clown and wielding a mallet.
Don't ask me.
Riddler's friends are as insane and gruesome as he was. Perhaps even more.
Those
Not
same
too sure I'd go that
witnesses
far,
say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
What? Now that's impressive. They're going to make Harley Quinn a bloody badass here, aren't they? Let's look at the view. Oh, okay, that's the same as it was last. Good information. Don't think there's really a wee bit more in him, I guess.
Guns? Money? Biotech? What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster. Or take on his friends, if it comes to it.
That's not very nice.
We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD and the agency are stretched thin. One thing's for sure. We can't just wait around for Bane to strike again. The death toll is already too high.
You told Waller you knew when to be Batman and when to be Bruce.
Oh.
Riddler said his friends abandoned him at the Lady of Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
If that's the case, then John can get you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
Yep.
John's hardly predictable, but it's a risk I'll have to take.
He clearly sees something in you that appeals to him. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. I'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. You'll have to give the performance of a lifetime to pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, questionable integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. Hopefully the invitation is still open.
Oh, I like how he's got his wee smileys. See, this is what
the stack deck. That's where he is.
Doesn't mention a time.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
I do like being Bruce Wayne, no, there's not enough Bruce in this world, I swear. It's always Batman. Don't get me wrong, I love Batman, but can he beat a bit of Brucey boy? Oh, pool table, I do love to pool.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. He's no hero. The way I see it, he's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, he's on your right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of
I'm gonna ignore what I heard. No harm done.
You set me up.
Nonsense! Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
I could use fucking 5 the way I am right now, pal. Don't know what Bruce, I think Bruce would want one.
Bottle's under my chair, Willie. I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday.
Therapy, you.
These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. So, that rude know-it-all really got what was coming to him.
Oh yeah, I got 10 to him.
Are refusing to comment on the death of the mysterious criminal known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am I? You're a rotting, stinking corpse. That's who you are.
Did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but... Geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder?
Of course not.
After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
I wouldn't have blamed you. Riddler deserved everything he got.
Why, Bruce? Seems like you hated him even more than I did. Maybe you pulled the trigger. Wouldn't that be a gas? Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. As I recall, you had some reluctance.
I've been thinking, and I changed my mind. I'd like to meet them now.
Really? You seem pretty against it at the church.
That's because it was a fucking church at a funeral of my best pal, you bloody prick.
It's odd. Doesn't seem like you.
The timing wasn't right, but I've reconsidered. The way you described your friends sounded great. A special breed, you said. Inspiring. I like to be around people like me.
I didn't realize I was so convincing. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word.
Don't know if that's really reliable, but okay.
Pinky swear.
Oh, maybe it is reliable. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life. Right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're on our way.
Hey!
Oh, Joker's got a pink phone.
I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
Okay, fine. You're right. I'll leave him be.
Go away, Willie.
What are you... Screw you! Nobody disrespects me! No one's making a fool out of Willie!
Easy, Willie. I can give you money if you just leave John alone.
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne.
This cash could buy you a whole lot of medicine.
Oh, well, when you put it that way. Thanks, Wayne.
That's a shrewd businessman.
Let's get out of here.
That was shrewd, man. I quite liked that. That was quite a good tweet. Smart. Smart Brucey is a happy Brucey. And a happy Brucey is a happy Stevie.
Oh, cool! They're expecting you. Bruce, one more thing.
At Cardinal House.
Can't you tell anyone this? This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious.
They've definitely got some aspects of the Joker, don't they?
She'll want to introduce herself, but if you could please help me look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, it's Harley Quinn. Jesus, how did I not pick up on that?
Come on. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
Now, I've heard one or two things about this relationship. Apparently it's a bit unorthodox compared to the original one, so I'm looking forward to it.
Almost got it. God damn it. I thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started.
No, look, you're doing it wrong. Red's the battery, yellow's the starter. Spark one on the other.
You are literally my hero, Bruce. I mean,
oh, there she is.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield with your noodle. I bet a smart guy like you has some real pretty brains. Real bright.
That's really good,
Trust me, you don't want to do that. The mess will be awful.
Maybe I like mess.
No, brains are like red wine. The stain never comes out, no matter how hard you scrub.
Since when did you ever scrub a damn thing?
Oh, here comes a lie.
I'm just joshing you, rich boy. See? There wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops. Let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Oh, trust me, I'm laughing my ass off. On the inside.
Oh, come on, Bruce. Harley was just kidding.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You probably don't like things that go bang too much.
Oh, if it's with you, I'd love it.
Sad way you lost your folks.
Oh.
One said you didn't want to meet. Now you want to. Bouncing around like a yo-yo don't exactly inspire confidence. What do you want with us? What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
I want to run this town. Just like Falcone. Just like my father. You can help me do that.
Uh-huh. Sure. The Playboy's trading his tux for a Tommy gun.
Tommy guns are
Bruce has hidden depths, Harley. Like, really deep. When we were in Arkham, we got into all kinds of mischief. He showed me some of the darkness he's got inside. You don't forget something like that.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a slushie.
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Oh, this is not very nice, man.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know, he's searching. Highly impressionable. He thinks the world of you. So I asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want with a lost soul like John?
It's a good question.
It's kind of a mismatch. Raises all kinds of questions.
I feel bad for him, you know? Coming out of Arkham all alone.
Good response.
He's not equipped to deal with the world.
It's true. Poor old Puddin' don't know a fiesta from a funeral. But there's a world full of charity cases out there. And you pick John.
Oh, well, timing isn't it in Arkham?
You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm the one causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. How am I supposed to believe you won't run to the cops the first chance you get?
You shouldn't. You can't trust anyone. Not in our line of work.
Ain't that the truth? You're not what I expected.
Yeah, quite a
Still,
lot.
you gotta show me you got what it takes to be part of our pact. Aw, gee, thanks, Wood.
We gotta go. What were you guys talking about?
We were talking about you, Pud. About how worried we are for your well-being.
Oh?
Bruce feels bad for you. For, you know, having such a hard time with life. Ain't that right, Brucey?
What I said, aye.
Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
That's the old me, Bruce. The new me, you won't have to feel sorry for.
Oh my god! That is the best damn slushie ever. Suck on that. I swear, it'll make your whole body shiver. Come on,
lovely.
put your lips on it. I ain't got cooties.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, I don't want to get jealous.
I told ya. Okay, here's what's going to happen now, Mr. Moneybags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From inside there.
Could be Wayne Tech, ain't it?
Wayne Enterprises.
A little bird told me there's some pretty fancy hacking tech up there. Something called a phalanx key. Get it for me? I'll know you're on the level. Maybe your whole Kingpin of Gotham shtick won't seem so absurd. And maybe, just maybe, I'll vouch for you with the others.
What do you want with the phalanx key?
Why wouldn't I want it? I hear this thing opens half the security systems in Gotham. And
about
it's just
Jupiter?
sitting there, hidden in your lab, waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better not try nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I already talked. He'll do whatever you want.
Is that right? Will you do whatever I want?
I'll do whatever John
Will you
wants.
jump when I say jump? Will you bring me the shiny things I ask for?
Well, this is a complex task. There might be some bumps along the way. Nothing is guaranteed.
Some things are. Like how fast I'll make you disappear if any of those bumps turn into trouble.
Reasonable. Oh, he just got overtaken. I'm not surprised. I'd be
You're
surprised Joker's
on,
not.
Brucey boy. Make yourself useful and get me that phalanx key. And hurry. Mama really wants to get herself some tacos when you're done.
Got this, Bruce.
Swear to God, if the Joker ends up being bloody jealous of me, I'll also agree. You know what? I'll agree with a lot of things. Oh, doesn't it look good, man? Wayne Tower. We were good friends in Wayne Tower back in the day.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking. Is everything okay?
Well, no rest for the weary.
Or for the wicked. You're all set, sir. Excuse me, sir. Ma'am, this is private property.
You really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man's lying down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone. Going up, Brucey! You do know how an elevator works, don't you? You know, I might have pegged you wrong. Good boy. As long as you keep up this good behavior. Give me a hard time, I might have to go back and finish the job.
Yeah, he wasn't a very good guard anyway. I mean, isn't he supposed to keep people out? Maybe getting knocked out will teach him a lesson.
You didn't have to do that.
I didn't have to, but I did. Now pipe down or I'll go back and finish the job.
Thought you were gonna wait in the car.
Harley figured you'd want some company.
Didn't want you to have to do this all by your lonesome. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Mr. Moneybags?
Of course. Glad you could join me. Welcome to Wayne Enterprises.
Thanks, sugar. All this is yours, huh?
Kind of blue. Our place has way more personality. I have to say, Bruce, it's exhilarating to walk these hallowed halls with you. This is where the wheeling and dealing happens. The power plays, the boardroom scuffles. I can feel all that toxic energy in the walls. You think I could run a place like this one day?
Don't think so.
Bruce? I think I'd get quite a kick out of being CEO.
Nah, corporate life, not for you, John. You should find your own thing. Make that dream a reality.
Oh, I have a lot of dreams in this head of mine, Bruce.
I probably shouldn't have said that. Oh, how long's this left, man?
Hey, pull it together, Puds. All that slushy you drink has got you.
Oh, Bruce, I'm surprised to see you. And these are...
Oh.
To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Prospective clients.
At this hour?
Well, they have to catch an early flight.
I want to buy Wayne Enterprises. Bruce says he'll give me a generous deal.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
That's because he's giving me your job.
Oh, yeah, dude. Jesus Christ, that's putting me in something.
Do I look funny to you?
Don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
Nah, okay, I can't. No.
You're gonna
We're
let
going
your
to have time to
employees sass me like that?
Yes.
Is this the kind of operation you run here?
Leave her alone.
I ain't even gotten started.
I said back off.
Your friends don't suit you, Bruce.
Oh, thank God you got out.
You got a firm grip, Mr. Corporation. The kind that makes a girl
Oh,
go weak.
no. It's not gonna get more jealous, is
What
it?
else you can do with those hands? We could carve out some alone time.
Tempting, but I'm pretty sure that would be a bad idea.
Yes, that would be a terrible idea.
Right.
Bruce
I'm Team
has a
John in
job
this one.
to do,
Shut your
remember?
pie hole, will you, John?
Go on, John,
You
speak up
gotta
for
learn
yourself.
to live in the moment.
I can't lie, it's a bit weird though. This dynamic. Harley is like, oh, it's uncomfortable. I'm so used to the Joker being the bad one. What the hell is that?
Wait here, I'll be right back with
Forget it, Brucey boy. Your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobblepot's got quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the holdup?
Thank God Wayne Enterprises doesn't have a bat cave, man. This would be dangerous.
Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
Aw, don't say that, John.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself this time.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
I say, yeah, this is... How do you hide the identity of Batman in here?
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Oh, this is really uncomfortable, man.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying it won't open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Surely a picture.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises.
Oh no.
Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius.
Oh, don't do this to me.
Alright, that's a start.
That's bloody useless. But I'll look at it and admire it.
I remember when Tiffany brought that back from art class. Tiffany built that rocket herself. Lucius was so proud.
So he should have. Can he build a rocket? Surely you could get a full from printing that.
Getting there.
How is it only partial?
Okay, still unconscious. Hope he's not hurt too badly.
Like, surely the keyboard should have a full print as well, man. This is unrealistic.
One more partial print should do it. Just a bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Not a single usable print.
That's not really have it, is it? No.
There we go. Okay, this'll work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch what I want when I want, Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Oh my god, she's doing my head in, man. See, with the Joker, I don't know, it's a different dynamic. It's definitely different.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's going on here, Bruce? What's all this for?
Your father worked with Batman. That's who all this stuff is for.
Batman. I know it! His tech. Dad's fingerprints are all over it. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats.
Oh, I don't trust her.
What about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
Just act natural.
Oh, don't say that.
Yes, natural. Acting normally. There's nothing wrong.
Normality is a social construct, Bruce. It's a way of exerting control over the other.
He means keep your mouth shut.
I don't like lying to Harley, but I'll do it for you, Bruce. What I really need is the phalanx key. You give me that, I can go out there and, you know, make Harley happy.
You can have the key. Just leave Tiffany out of it, okay?
You mean this thing?
Yes,
That's
geezer.
it.
He's not gonna get me
Got
out
to
of
be
it.
kidding, Bruce. You can't give these psychos anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me. Please.
I better not see this on the evening news.
You're going to see it in the evening news.
Thank you. This makes things so much better for everyone.
Thank you, Tiffany. You made the right call.
Harley will be over the moon when I show her this.
Stay out of sight until we are long gone.
Whatever. Bruce. You better know what you're doing.
I hope so. Nah.
Took you long enough? I was starting to think you got sucked into a portal to another dimension or something. You boys did good, you know? Made Mama proud.
Aww. Close the
It
phone.
don't look like nothing special.
You've got what you wanted. Now let's just get out of here.
Load that thing up too, John.
I knew it was going to happen.
Need it. Hurry it up.
Just go, Bruce.
Bruce! Are you all right?
That's horrible.
I'm fine, Alfred.
I want to go as Batman. I don't like playing as Bruce anymore.
I was keeping an eye on you over the security feed.
Well, breaking into my own company was unexpected.
Things could have gone so much worse. But that
Been
you
a little
managed
better.
to keep both John and Tiffany quiet was a masterstroke, Bruce. Still, that young woman is smarter than both of us, Bruce.
Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before she puts the rest of the pieces together. I heard you reveal that Lucius worked with Batman. But will that satisfy her? You know what she's like. She won't stop digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should just tell her.
I agree.
I've always regretted not being more honest with you about your father's life. Don't make the same mistake I did.
You're right. I'll be as honest with Tiffany as I can.
Very good. With regards to tonight's other catastrophes, your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry, he'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation. And replaced tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your business client's cover story is going to cause problems.
Yeah, it wasn't a
Your
good story.
encounter there was too bizarre to be ignored. After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
I could do it.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will.
That's too much
Bruce,
responsibility there, ain't there?
I know we agreed there was no better way to get to Bane. And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting.
Agreed.
Well, be careful, and
Thank God we're finally going as Batman. Oh.
How long does this usually take?
It takes as long as it takes. You don't just call him like a dog.
There's a million more efficient ways of contacting him, but you do it like this?
Symbols are important. Just like principles.
This is a waste of my time.
The bat signal lets Gotham know I'm on the move. Gordon's smart to use it.
It won't hurt to let the Riddler's gang know you're alive. I'll give you that much. Gordon, you're dismissed.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
Clearly, I need a better method of getting the message across.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
Yeah,
You're gonna push
tell
me
us, sorry.
too far, you hear me?
Is that a threat?
No, just God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about.
Oh, for goodness sake, I should have just went against him.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah? Well, so do I. You're Batman. That's all you ever have to be. That's all Gotham needs you to be. And you, if you're threatening to take that away, you should be ashamed of yourself. I don't want to hear it.
Go find
You're
out on
supposed
Batman
to
Bane.
come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolutely right. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent Avesta. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood. Wanted to see you. Her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city.
She certainly succeeded on that front.
She's one of my best. Still, wanting to impress you? It's the same thing that made her move too fast on Riddler. Now there's a lesson learned. My lab techs were able to replicate a dose of the venom serum from the vial Bane left behind at the police arsenal. But with a twist. It's actually a counter-agent.
Yes.
After a brief rush, it'll flush the venom from his system, leaving him weak and exhausted. Could be useful. So, Wayne Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up. I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
What you saw was just a test.
An operation like theirs requires someone with your resources. As long as you don't blow it, they're gonna want to keep Bruce Wayne around until they take him for all they can. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know
Don't
this
tell
city
me to
better
how
than
to run
anyone.
mine.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman. If it gets bad for you, just remember. We're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends.
Oh, I've got Gordon.
Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done.
I feel like
You
this is
hear me?
foreshadowing.
That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
I created Batman to strike fear into criminals, not become one.
Batman's not the one rubbing shoulders with them at the moment. You should think about which one Gotham really needs right now.
That's fair enough, actually, aye.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans.
Good luck, Bruce. Stay safe.
I wasn't Batman for long enough there. Now I'm back to being Bruce. I hate this.
Alright. Here we go.
So predictable there was going to be someone behind me now.
Hey now! Welcome to our little hideaway and home away from home. The end of the line. We're happy to have you.
Thanks, John.
You said you'd kill him after you got what you needed.
So what? Ain't a girl allowed to change her mind?
Could someone get me out of these handcuffs, please?
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you.
What I have is influence, and that is worth a lot.
Spoken like a man who has never had to do hard work.
Who the hell wants to do hard work?
Harley's right.
I
Not very
bring us
often
back
she'll
the
be right.
transport and the arms we require. You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We have what we need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the failing ski. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here.
Whoopsie.
What the?
Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming. What have you done?
You need to
yeah.
uncuff me.
Don't screw this up.
You fool!
I can turn it off.
Make it stop, or I will seal you both in ice! I swear, if you don't get that electricity back on immediately, I'll send you to a frozen hell.
That should be on. That should be off. That should be on. Off. This one should be off, and hopefully that's it. Oh, this should be on. That. Hey, there we go.
Well, at least we know that it works.
Yeah, exactly, John.
I must check on Nora. See how she is.
Oh, of course. That's
You may have
right.
impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind about crushing your skull.
So I've impressed you enough that you're not going to kill
Everyone
me.
back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office.
Gives me the fear. It really does. Scared.
Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office.
Ah, well, I wonder
don't
why.
blame ya, after all the trouble I caused. You probably noticed I like to stir things up.
Just a wee bit,
It's a
though.
bad habit. Well, it's made me more enemies than friends.
I'm surprised
I
to
want
hear.
to say, I'm sorry for messing with your people.
Aw.
Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but I want you to understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you
I
ain't
don't
gonna
like
judge
this.
me for it.
Not at all.
To be honest, I've been at it so long I don't even notice I'm doing it.
It's just a part of who I am.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet, and believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns. I want you to come with.
I'm in. Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but you need a majority opinion for anything big. And bringing you along, well, you got some persuading to do.
Oh, lovely. I've got
Let me know
to
how
be.
I can help.
So what's the deal with Freeze? He's unique?
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and save her when she got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure.
Which I
Ain't
still
that
quite a
just
sweet thing to do.
kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off.
I don't know. Sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that way. It's just made him into such an angry person. You know, it's tearing him up inside. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man.
Don't really have
I don't got
loyalty.
much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something.
Not too sure
He'll
if
hear
I've
what
got
you gotta
strength
say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
Ah, well, that makes it alright then. Alright. Yeah, that's all the choices, pal. Alright, okay, there we go. Come on, Bruce, you're the CEO of the world's biggest company in this universe. You can negotiate. You should negotiate to make these loading screens bloody shorter, man. Jesus Christ. Is that really the most productive time? Like just
Spirit of unity?
punching
Not really
tires?
what I'm sensing from this group.
Don't really want to go back in there. I'm not going back in there, man. She gives me the fear. Oh, so we go this way. We'll talk to John. Oh, he's the one who had the wee banner for Brucey. Aw. Cute. Get it wrong, it kinda gives me the fear as well, but still cute.
always so good to see
Oh
you.
my god, look at those pictures.
So good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before, and your office, making me look good.
Hey, I'm just glad everything worked out.
Did it ever? Handing that key over to Harley,
Arkham
giving her
boy.
what she wanted. Pure ecstasy. It was a big moment for me. I should have known right when we pinky sweared that everything would work out great.
Harley wants me to try to get in good with Bane and Freeze.
I think you're well on your way to doing just that. And I've been doing, what I can to help, too. You didn't catch it?
Oh, then.
Looked like Bane might kill you. I set off that EMP, as a distraction. Thought it might give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze.
Wow, then I owe you my life, John.
It's what pals do. I know you do the same for me.
That's what pals do.
And when you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you, too. Because I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
Oh, you just had to add that one line, didn't you? Cheers, John. That's how weird.
Priska.
Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than anybody in Arkham. Think she really brightens up the room. 1,000-watt face.
How'd you two meet?
Same way you and I met. In Arkham. She found me at a dark time and gave me a reason to live out here and experience all this. I don't see how we aren't destined to be together.
Here they are, John.
It just wouldn't make any sense.
I agree. Here's to our destined future.
Did you have one here?
Oh, that spot was for Batman.
You like Batman?
What's not to like? I only saw him for a second in Arkham, but... Oh man, I'd love to see him again.
Ah, feel bad. Like, actually gonna forgive the Joker soon, man. Well, he's not really the Joker at this point, is he? So, give him the bit of respect to say that much.
John sure rolled out the welcome wagon. At least he's glad to have me here. What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with them watching me. I heard about your wife, and hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart and understand the concept of self-preservation.
What you're doing. Well, that kind of love is rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society columns, Wayne. You're more familiar with lust than love.
That's how I know how precious that kind of love is. What if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You could house and protect her, continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Your wife deserves it, right? The innocent deserve our protection.
You're right about that much. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You have my word.
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. Go talk to him. Good luck.
That's the most useless tip ever. I don't know. Go talk to him.
What would Harley need with an EMP? I can't risk tampering with it.
We go to the big guns now.
And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense.
I'll give him a beer first.
Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please, come. Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. Someone did that to me. I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to know, are you here for payback? Did you come for revenge? Answer me, or I will break you in half.
Riddler is dead. Any revenge I wanted, I already got.
He did not deserve such an end. But you have a point. In this line of work, one cannot be too careful. Trust has been the hardest thing to find, especially after Riddler's death.
Why would you do that?
Yes. Men you can trust. So hard to find.
Oh, well, no first guy who likes loyalty.
He was with my crew at the police arsenal.
Bane!
The prisoner he was supposed to be guarding got away. And yet he doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. One begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder and that prisoner getting away. Loyalty is all that we have. But there can be no trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing to do all that you claim. Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me.
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it.
You showed him mercy. That was a mistake. Take him somewhere.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The job we've been getting ready for. It's happening.
Good. I'm ready.
Not so fast, the money bags. You're not in the pact. Not yet. Not till everyone votes. What do you say, boys? Bruce Wayne. In or out?
The aristocrat lacks the backbone to dirty his hands. Out.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. You can be trusted. Here.
Bruce is strong and smart and handsome, like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote in.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce is in. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work together, the world can be ours! Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important. Let's go hit him with the hind!
Here comes the job. After this one, so I'm assuming this is going to be the last chapter. Let's see how long this chapter is. I'm assuming it's not going to be very long, maybe about 15-20 minutes. I mean, that last chapter was quite a while. That last chapter was maybe about 20 minutes as well, so we'll see. See, Bruce, you look so bloody guilty. Hate your emotions. Is it not so obvious that your piece as well?
Make your device ready.
Oh god, is this going to be timed?
EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller, on the move with targets. Track this signal. Get your people here, now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
I don't like the way this is going.
Wait, what in the...
I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Service weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
What was that?
What's going on? HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move! Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Why would you give John Doe that job?
Stay down. Your place is on the perimeter. Keep watch.
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door.
Nah, I finally put his best punch in there. See if he's probably gonna get killed, so.
Allow no sudden moves and no talk.
Strike it. Go on, quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Back off, or I'll shoot.
No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it off!
We don't have time for this. We're not done here, Wayne.
I would not turn my back on you. I'll leave this cleanup to you, but hurry. And seize the cargo.
Get out of here!
Waller, where are you?
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
Just bloody attack them, Wayne.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it!
We can fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt ya, but I will blow your heads off if you make me. Eat concrete! Lights out!
Put out that fire!
On it.
I'm gonna play whack-a-mole with their heads.
It's a warrior's death!
Harley!
Rosie, come join the fun! And keep your arms and legs inside the ride!
What do you want with us?
Well, that was fun. Kinda. Be a sweetheart and give me a hand with the luggage.
This was a disaster. There's a surprise.
Damn it, Bane! Can you get in the damn car already? Okay, forget you. I'm out of here!
Again, the episode ends. What did I? Oh, don't show the bat signal. Oh, it was a disaster. And I think that's the end of that episode. Mind you, it's not popping up achievement, so maybe not. Next episode better be predominantly Batman because I don't like Bruce in this series now. I know if Bruce is going to be just fully with them. Doesn't feel right. Something Bruce would probably no do actually when I think on it.
Nice work back there, Brucey boy. You really know how to show a girl a good time.
Have your fun now.
Oof, the Iceman bummeth.
If Bane survives, you'll make us all pay for abandoning him.
Bane will survive, and he won't let this slide.
He's probably having a ball. Cracking skulls.
He knew the risks. Bane shouldn't have put himself in that situation.
It's his fault he's in a pickle.
Oh
Be
god, he's
careful.
going.
You might wind up in a similar situation one day.
All right. We got the package. Be grateful you're around to see it. Intrigued, Brucey? Wanna know what's inside? Go on. Open it.
Let's open it then, I guess. Oh.
Whew. I thought he stank when he was alive. You really put us through a lot of trouble, Mr. Smarty Pants, getting yourself killed like that. We needed you for the next stage.
I've got what you need. For the
Catwoman.
right price.
Jesus Christ. Oh, that's just... I forgot she was going to be in this series. Oh, that's a bright way to end it. Alright, so... you and 99%, 99.8%. Good, that's what I like to hear. What? You and 0% of players left Alfred feeling content. He approved your decision to be honest with Tiffany. He was proud when you told him he always does the right thing. I've never experienced this in a TellTale game. Correct, I've not played many, but that's impressive even by my standards. Very impressive. That's actually, yeah, I'm very interested in that one. Well, of course, Alfred's my thing. You and 60% left John feeling happy. Good. Overjoyed when you pinky swore. That was an easy enough thing to do. That was quite intriguing, but I think it was the right decision. And yeah, well, alongside Harley. He's worried. Sorry, Jim. Don't want you to be worried. What about Harley? She's happy. Oh, but Bane's not going to be happy. Oh no, it doesn't matter. Oh, that is a tight one. 50-50. Oh. I accidentally called Waller. I wanted to call Gordon. So I was actually, there was no majority for that one. Pretty interesting. I should have probably done. Friends with like 95%, that makes the most sense, that doesn't it? So that is the second episode of Batman and Enemy Within. I'm not too sure what to think of that episode. It really puts you in a bad position, especially in the Pact. Hopefully next episode's a bit more Batman oriented, because at least I'm on the Pact there. I really feel uncomfortable. Like, Harley's absolutely phenomenal. She really does make me feel uncomfortable. But with Selina Kyle in the picture now, maybe the dynamic will change. We'll get episode 3 done a wee bit later on, I think. I want to get a few things done now. That took a wee bit longer than I was hoping for. Mind you, it's an hour and 5 minutes, so it probably took as long as it should have. But thank you for that one person who's watching, and I'll be back later on. Thank you.